Hey Sparkers, today I'm going to show the difference between the built-in tuner on the Spark and my Boss TU15 chromatic tuner, and then the tuner that's built into my Yamaha semi-electric acoustic guitar here. So this is a kind of a good reference point to compare the tuner and how accurate it is versus, a couple of other tuners, right? So sorry, it's a little shaky here. I'm holding the camera because it's an interesting position that I'm recording here. But anyway, let's play an E string. I have this a little bit off tune just on purpose. So that's a little flat. You can see here on my Yamaha that it's a little flat. You can see on the Boss that it's a little flat as well. And the Spark is showing it as flat too. So let's bring that guy up a little bit. And it's getting closer on the Yamaha. It stopped blinking as much. Getting closer on the chromatic tuner and still showing the same thing on the Spark. So that's pretty good. And there we go. Now we're in tune, and it's showing in tune on all three at the same time. I'm going to bring it down again a little bit, and you can see it all go out at the same time, back up, and back in. So it looks to be pretty accurate compared to the built-in tuner and to the Boss tuner. Another interesting thing is it'll pick up a non-E or non-A or whatever note, right? So I'm going to bring this up to let me bring it down to a D. So it's D sharp. Let's get a little lower there. So now the Spark is showing it as slightly sharp. The Boss is not picking that up yet. And the Yamaha is still showing it as a sharp D. So there we go. Now we're in tune on the D. The Boss is looking for a 6 string still, right? So it's not going to show that D necessarily unless you play the 4th string. I'll show you that here real quick. So the Boss will pick that D up, right? But it's not going to pick up this low D. So it's interesting that the Spark will pick that up. Obviously the built-in tuner is going to pick that up. It sort of makes sense that the chromatic tuner is not picking that up as a 6th string E. It's looking for an E note, right? So the Spark will detect non-standard tunings, and it does appear to be pretty darn accurate compared to my Boss and my Yamaha built-in. So just wanted to show the differences there, show that it's a fairly accurate tuner, and it can be used pretty reliably. Certainly in gigging or practice or wherever you're at. You don't necessarily need the chromatic tuner or the built-in tuner. It's something that you're going to be able to use reliably. So hope this helps. Thanks, guys.